No moi, it is Joinen, and I have reacted to many Gacha Life mini-movies over the years.
Always working and drunk.
Finally, a YouTuber is a fully fledged career path.
Of course the parents are leaving. There is a kid here, David! But there is one thing I have never done, so we're gonna do something about that. I'm about to spend the next 7 days making my very own Gacha Life mini-movie, complete with all the tropes we know and love, and some top-tier voice acting by yours truly. At the end of the week, so by the end of this video, I will upload it as a standalone mini-movie right here on this channel, as well as hold a special live stream event where I react to my very own Gacha Life mini-movie creation with everyone there in the chat. But don't worry about that, you're at the right place, because this very video is where you should start with this whole journey. So, starting the timer, that makes today, day 1. First things first, I want to get my tropes in order. I think it's important before we start working on a script that we know what tropes we've got to hit. We've done this work before. We have come up with many tropes. So I've pulled up an old Gacha Bingo board here that we used in a video, and I want to write down the ones that I want to use. I've got a little list over here, so I'll get these going. Werewolf, it's too classic to pass up. Alpha, always. Speech bubbles, too slow / fast. We can do that, easy. Abrupt ending, spoiler alert. I don't even know what the story is yet, but I know it's gonna have an abrupt ending. Heterochromia, absolute classic, that's easy. We can do that in character design. Parents not present. So I know it looks like I'm just rewriting all of these. I'm getting them into these little cards and then I can drag them around and kind of put them into categories. Living with love interest, that's a good one. Animal ears, easy. Bad boy, also easy. Let's start sorting this out. I think if I zoom out a little bit, I think we can start to see what's going on here. Heterochromia and parents not present, that has got to be the main character. Living with love interest, yep, classic. Animal ears, that easily goes with werewolf and alpha. Same with bad boy. Getting little categories going on here. Abrupt ending, that can go somewhere over here. That's story related. What else did we have? Love triangle, that's easy. That's story related. Let's go like this. Let's go tropes. And then I'll get, let's say love interest, story, editing, main character. We're sort of just grouping up these tropes so we know how to tackle them. Expected plot twist, so not unexpected. It was supposed to be a big moment, but it was quite obvious that it was gonna happen. So that goes on the story. Murder, that's easy. We can plop in some murder in there, why not? A big no. We do have to make sure that there is a big no. That's a big like, what? Music, inappropriate music, that's easy. That will go in editing. Fangs, that's not hard. That can go in the love interest. Scars / face tats, simple. That's a love interest move. Bully gets with bully. Again, a little bit of spoilers there. Mafia boss / gang leader. Simple, that can go under love interest. Years later, time skip, everybody in chat. Car crash. That's a little story element. Parents hate child. I'm gonna call that parents not present. I feel like that's pretty similar. There's gotta be a fight. There's gonna be a fight somehow, like a physical altercation in the story. So we've got some tropes to work with now. I think the next step that I want to do today is to start trying to sort this out into some plot points. I want to kind of figure out the main story beats, and then we can break them down into scenes and stuff tomorrow. So let's see, we've got an abrupt ending. That's easy. That obviously happens at the end. All right, here's what we know. There's going to be murder. Years later, we'll go at the end. Same with like abrupt ending. That can get piled on with years later. There is a fight. Let's make that separate to murder. Then they're unrelated. There'll be separate events happening to different characters. Car crash, separate event as well. Big no, unsure. That will naturally present itself, I believe. Expected plot twist, love triangle. Yeah, bully gets with bully. There's a werewolf alpha with animal ears. He's a bad boy. He's got fangs. He's got scars and face tats. And he is a mafia boss / gang leader. So there's that guy. and that is the love interest. But they have to end up living together. So there's a scenario in which the main character ends up living with the love interest, which is a werewolf. I guess it's a dorm. Let's call it a dorm scenario. Should it be a dorm? Or I reckon it is a friend's older brother, because it's just gonna be an absolute car crash of a story. Dorm's a little bit too straightforward. I reckon we need to complicate things further by the alpha big werewolf man being the best friend's older brother. And every single character is terrible except the best friend. The best friend is always very supportive, but the best friend doesn't know that the love interest is actually the best friend's brother, if that's making sense. Okay, so here's what I think. We start off MC hanging out with BFF. We establish the fact that there are friends. They get along. They get along very well. They're hanging out, you know, just chatting about what they're going to get up to. Plan a sleepover, you know, a catch up. They're planning a little catch up. The actual catch up happens, but car crash happens. So she shows up at the best friend's place and she's just hanging around, but then the best friend's parents call the best friend and they say they just had a car crash. So the best friend has to go and, I don't know, drive them to hospital or something. And so MC is left behind because it's a 3-seater car. There's no explanation. You know what, better yet, there's no explanation as to why the MC gets left behind and doesn't leave. Then, get this, bad boy, brother, comes home, doesn't know MC is there, lets it slip that he's a werewolf and secretly a gang boss. You know, he's on the phone or something. MC overhears it. Bad boy notices MC. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Someone's heard the secrets. He gets scary and mean. He's not nice. He's not a nice guy. Oh, he now says he's supposed to kill her, because now she knows, but he doesn't do that because he's going against the rules by keeping her alive. But the trade-off is he can't let her out of his sight, hence living with love interest. So now MC has to live at the best friend's place. There is simply no explanation as to what about her parents. I mean, doesn't matter. She's old enough. Every character in this movie is 18, but we don't talk about age. It is simply irrelevant. Somehow in these stories, they are both like 16, but also like 32. There's kind of just no concept of age, I feel like, in these movies. It just, you don't think about it. Because like, I guess that's the friend's parents' place. That's why she had to go because of the car crash, and that's why the brother still lives there. But then the brother is like a mafia boss who apparently just lives at home. And then who knows? Who knows what that situation is? I think the thing is, don't think about it. Now they're living together. Oh, I know. So bad boy has like a buddy in the mafia who finds out about the situation, and he warns the MC. He's like, you got to be careful of this guy. You know, he's not what you think. That whole thing leads to love triangle, because the bad boy's buddy is like trying to warn her. They kind of hit it off a little bit, and he's like trying to be like the savior dude, and he's trying to like save her from that toxic relationship and everything. That obviously leads to fight between bad boy and buddy. The expected plot twist is that buddy kind of sucks anyway. He let something slip during the fight or whatever. He was just doing it for some personal reasons. He didn't actually care about the well-being of the main character, because remember, no one's a good guy except for the friend. The friend needs to come back at some point. The friend, because we need this tension about, you know what, let's leave that till the end. The best friend, you just sort of forget about her, and she comes back at the end, and all of a sudden she's there for inexplicably. What about murder? This is it. The bad boy sucks. He's a mafia boss. He's not a good guy, but you're supposed to like him for some reason. Bad boy upset with buddy, remember, because he sucks. BB, that's bad boy. Now super protective of MC because of, you know, imprinting and stuff. So murder. He just straight up murders the buddy. Well, he's a gang boss. To him, it's like no big deal. How do we progress from here? We need the main character's friend, BFF. BFF and MC have a conversation about MC falling in love. BFF is mega supportive. This is supposed to be like a big tension moment that gets drawn out and all that, but that's not how Gacha Life stories work. So I think just straight away, we ruin the tension by BB shows up and says, "Hey babe," to MC. BFF is shocked and storms out. Then, years later, kids. They've got kids now. And they're like little half werewolves. And because it's Gacha Life and these stories are just brutal for some reason, BFF hasn't talked to MC since abrupt ending. I think we've done it. I think that's our template. I think it's kind of banging. I think we've got a good story on our hands. And it feels very Gacha Life. I feel like this feels very GLMM, if you will. I think we can work with this. I think tomorrow I am going to kind of break this down into individual scenes, although this is kind of the scenes. So regardless, tomorrow I'm gonna do some scripting. I'm gonna actually script this whole thing out. I'm pretty happy with that, the progress we made on day one. Okay, welcome to day 2 of making the Gacha Life mini movie. Today, the plan is simple. I want to take the plot points that I got yesterday and I want to break them up into scenes. So like locations, I guess, like actual backgrounds. I'm going to break them up into backgrounds and then I'm going to go through each of those and come up with the dialogue that happens in each of those scenes. So we're going to break it down into scenes and then we're going to break it down to dialogue. And that's essentially the script. That's the plan for today. So let's move this over. Let's call this scenes/script. First scene, the main character's house. This happens, that's it. Then we have BFF house. This happens in the BFF room. Then I think this happens in like the BFF living room or kitchen or like a more communal area. That is where this all happens. The bad boy's buddy, that will happen another day, but so it'll technically be another scene. Where does this happen? Where does this one happen? I feel like we need to mix it up. It can't just be happening in the same room. Let's have the previous one happen in the living room. This one happens in the kitchen. Weeks later at breakfast, Buddy just shows up like in the kitchen window, just pops up. Hey, like that. They keep chatting for a little while. Then outside at night, the bad boy and the buddy catch up in like a parking lot somewhere or something like that. And they have a whole situation. Bad boy bedroom. Bad boy thinking about what to do to Buddy. I don't know, random location. I actually don't think it matters where. So random location, that is where the murder happens. Obviously years later, we'll just put that here. It's, you know, obviously it's just like a blank screen years later. This is a different house. These are the scenes, so the locations, I suppose. That's easy. Now we need to actually script it. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I think if we're going to really embody the true Gacha Life mini movie experience, surely we've already put more planning into this Gacha Life mini movie than goes into at least half of them. So maybe now that we have the scenes and we know what's happening, maybe what we do when we jump into the actual Gacha Life studio, we come up with the dialogue like on the fly because we know the points that need to happen. Creating the movie at the stream of consciousness, like just whatever you can write down, that's just what goes down in the moment. But at least we know where it's going. So I actually think I'm not going to spend the time scripting it right now. I think what we'll do is we'll do that when we get into the studio, when I'm getting the screenshots and moving things around and everything. So tomorrow, I'm gonna create the characters in the actual Gacha Life game. We're gonna make MC, we're gonna make BFF, we're gonna make BB, bad boy, and Buddy, and then I guess the kids at the end of the thing. I don't think we actually see anyone else. So those are the characters we're gonna make, and we gotta give them names and stuff. Today, I guess, was quite a quick day because I had planned to script today, but we're changing things up. It's not Gacha Lifey enough if I'm not just making it up on the spot. Let's get to day 3. I'll make the characters. I'll see you tomorrow. Or I guess for you, like right now. Hello, welcome back to day 3. Today we make the characters. That is the only task for today. So I am going to give it my all. Yesterday's task was quicker than oh my gosh. It just doesn't stay up. They keep falling down. Yesterday's task was quicker than I thought it was gonna be because I decided halfway through that I didn't want to do most of it. I don't know how long it takes to create characters, but let's see. So the first character, MC, we gotta design MC. MC is a girl. Let's do some blush. Where do we change the name? Profile? Here. We've got to name her. You know what? I'm gonna call her Skylar Hair. So, hold on. Here we go. Fade. Yeah, all right. Back hair. Let's see what we're working with here. Tips. Let's see. I can kind of work with that. Ponytail, not necessary. Yep. Gotta have the little, it's got a name, doesn't it? Face. Let's get rid of these glasses. I don't think the glasses are what I'm going for. Color eyes are we gonna go for? Green? Let's go for like a dark green. No, hold on, not dark green. Oh, heterochromia. That's right. Jeez. Nah, they're just gonna be like regular, you know? It's the main character. That'll do. Eyebrows? That works for me. Pupils? They look kind of spooky, to be honest. Stars? Yeah, probably stars. It's gonna be kind of extra, you know? The Band-Aid? The Band-Aid could be a move. Nah. It's weird. Is that a third eye? Okay, we could get like little, why not? Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know? Clothes. Here we go. Sure, let's work with that for now. Well, it's always gonna be kind of extra for some reason. We could go for like a white. The other things are kind of throwing me off here. Gloves kind of works. What's this thing? This hoodie thing? How do I get rid of that? Where is that? It doesn't seem like it's any of these things. Is it other? Oh, scarf. Scarf. Clothes. Back to it. Pants don't seem to be making really any difference. So let's make those white. Sure, that's working. That's fine. This is fine. Hat, not necessary. Headphones, maybe. Yeah, because it shows that she's got 4 ears. It doesn't make any sense. So she definitely wears headphones, and they are like a cream. A cape? She doesn't wear a cape. Sorry to tell you. She doesn't have wings, and she doesn't have a tail. Props. She doesn't need props. There we go. That's Skylar. That is the main character. Then we need Skylar's best friend. The best friend's name. I'm gonna Google unhinged girls' names. Barlin, Cavery, Dafflin, Jetlin, Loxley, Reef, Swayze, Shimmer, Lemmy, Claylish. Claylish? All right, I gotta go with Claylish. We're saying Claylish. Yeah, let's go. That's Claylish. Hair. Yep, all right. Let's go like that. I might actually keep the white hair with a little one of those. That's kind of mysterious. Yeah, okay. All right. What about glasses? Are any of them actually any good? They're all kind of terrible. I'm not going to go with glasses. Accessories. Yep. The color combo is good, and I feel like I'm kind of stealing from the original design, but who's keeping track, you know? Sleeveys. We work on the sleeveys. Hey, wait. We're kind of stylish. I don't know about you. I think this is working. The shoes are all right. Yeah, the bows. Let's go for the bows. I think this is all right. Oh, yep. That always works. That seems to fit the bill a little bit. Yeah, let's just add wings. Inexplicably, there's no reason for it. Or a tail. It doesn't even make sense, but she has both. I'm pretty happy with that being Claylish. So that's the BFF, Claylish. Then the love interest bad boy werewolf. Let's actually create the werewolf first, and then we'll see what kind of name looks like suits him. He's like as tall as it gets. I want like gray, like a dark gray. Like everybody should have seen that coming, as if you didn't know he was a werewolf. Let's just go gray. All of this is gonna be like a dark purpley gray accessory. This all needs to go. I can't see what I'm working with. Hair. Well, it's got to be big hair, huge hair. This one's pretty good. Holy moly, that's his hair. Everybody should have known right from the start. It screams werewolf, and what was anyone thinking? Thinking he was not a werewolf. Face. Yeah, that kind of works. Eyebrows. The eyebrows are already good. Pupils. Does it be white or black? Black's kind of spooky. No glasses. Mouth. Fangs. He's got to have fangs. It looks kind of funny like that. Accessories. He needs like scars and stuff. Let's go for that one, but let's get rid of this other thing that's on his face. What is this? Where is that coming from? Oh, it's the actual eyes. That's kind of a bummer because I liked those eyes. Let's pick different ones. Some of them look so derpy. Okay. I mean, he doesn't even really look human at that point. Let's just go for those ones. Clothes. It does not need to be quite so dark, I don't think. Let's say he goes for something like this, and then he has like a little fun accent color, like what he's really into, like orange? No. He kind of looks like a zombie. I feel like he needs a little bit of a splash of color to make him feel like he's not actually a zombie. What about the other way around? What if we get some like red going on with like the, well, that's too dark. I don't know. What's he wearing? Oh, he definitely wears like little uniform situ. Oh, but he's got the hoodie. The uniform with the hoodie because he's, yep. Uniform with the hoodie. Absolutely. Gloves, don't need them. You can show off his pasty gray hands. I mean, any really. No, okay, let's go with that. Shoes. We got a little dash of red. The shoes just look strange. Is that just me? Holy moly. Little booties. All right, there we go. I don't know why he looks like that, but it doesn't matter. And he's obviously got a tail because he's a werewolf and just no one noticed. Got his little suit, but he's got a hoodie. His name is, it's gonna be edgy. Blade. His name is Blade. All right, that's the love interest. Then Blade has a buddy. The buddy does not look like this. The buddy is tall. You know what? The hair could even be pink. It's got a little mop top. I reckon we could stick with pink. Not his eyes. We'll change that to a dreamy blue. Yeah, like that. He's supposed to look really friendly. He's got to have friendly eyes. He's got a nice grin. The glasses just don't work. He's got big ol' eyeballs. No. He's got a carrot nose. No. All right, he's got nothing. All right, so for this one, I'm thinking, you know, he's got to look a little extra. He's got to look like he's putting some thought into it. He's getting fancy with it. You know, he's looking nice and respectable. He could have a V-neck. We could chuck a V-neck on him. I don't know what color to make it. Sure. All right, let's give him like a little T for now. Accent color, whatever. The shorts ain't working. Some ripped jeans. Some knee pads. Camo even. Ripped jeans. Yeah, now we've got a direction that we're working with here. Let's get him some shoes for his ripped jeans. Now let's go back and now let's pick the top that suits. Oh, we could give him like a little shirt half into the jeans with the collar up. Dang, dog. And the belt. Got a brown leather belt with a gold buckle. Shoes? I don't know. They almost need to like match the shirt. Does he wear a hat? Nah, I don't think he wears a hat. Accessory? He definitely wears an earring. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that this guy wears an earring and it's also gold. All right, so this is the love interest that turns out to actually be kind of a bad bloke, but he starts off, we think he's really nice. So we need to give him a name that kind of fits that. We need like a dreamy name. What if we call him Jathan? Or better yet, Jathaniel. His name is Jathaniel. Was that it? We've got Skylar, Claylish, Blade, and Jathaniel. I think that's all the characters. Oh, there's like there's the baby kids. Do they have babies? Do we go like height, tiny? So we'll have like a baby and like a toddler. Or maybe they're twins. Yeah, there we go. That's how we do it. That's hilarious. Absolutely. Clothes. There's gonna be something like that. Baby. That's the baby. Is there a baby pose? Like that. That's the baby. That's the tooth so that you know it's like the kid. One's a baby and one's a little toddler. Let's edit it real fast. Toddler. Speed run the toddler. This one, the colors are fine. Let's just leave the colors. Face, like this. Mouth. This one's also like this because it sells it. Actually, that nose kind of worked because it makes it feel very child of a werewolf. I feel like it needs the crazy hair. And then we add like this little thing. Now we're talking. Oh, and eyes. one of the parents. So the left side pink and the right side like a dusty purple. So we go left side pink, right side dusty. It was like, yeah, like that. Cool, that's Toddler, baby. We have Skylar, we have Claylish, we have Blade, Jathaniel, Baby, and Toddler. And there we go. We've made all the characters. Now, tomorrow, we get to it. We start actually making the mini movie. I just bring out the backgrounds, we bring in the characters, type out the little things, take the screenshots, all of that. We get started on the actual creation process tomorrow. Woo! Here we are. It's day 4. I am ready to actually jump into Gacha Life and get this thing rolling. Now, I was just having a look this morning and I realized that Studio is not the only way to do it. Gacha Life knows what it's for. It actually has a skit maker where you can input different scenes. I mean, if you know Gacha Life, you already know this. I can go 2 people, save. I can choose Skylar and Claylish. I can put them in a house, and then look at this. There they are. They both got these things on their head. I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh, here we go. Emote, none. And then what's cool is that I can have all the different scenes and I can click through. And then tomorrow, when I go to record the voiceover, I can click through at the rate that I want to voice it. And I screen record it at the same time with my voice over the top. Bada bing, bada boom. We have our Gacha Life mini movie. We only get 20 pages to work with. Sounds like a lot. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be enough. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to set up different save games, blah, blah, blah. First is I want to put in each of the scenes. Before we actually flesh out each scene, I just want like 1 through 5 all the way to, I think there's 9 scenes. I just want to put them in. The first one is MC with a BFF. That is Skylar with Claylish, and they are at the MC's house. So I guess we're gonna put them in like in a living room. Let's have them chilling. Let's flip right character so that they're facing each other. And it should be kind of like this. Far out, they've always got that thing. Go away, we don't want the thing. They're very much on the right side. Let's put them here in the middle, like that. Yeah, now we're talking. I'll keep the names there, why not? I think I can turn the names off. Down here, I can turn names off. Should I? I'm gonna leave the names on. Why not? And then you can like choose their faces and everything. But we'll get to that in a second. First of all, that's the first scene. Second scene is in Claylish's room for the sleepover. Let's copy that. Let's move them into a bedroom. We're looking for a bedroom. Where the bedroom's at. There's that one, but that's just, it's just a bed. I want a little bit more of the room. There's gonna be a bedroom. Are they gonna be standing on the bed? I feel like they're gonna be standing on the bed. Every time they've got that thing. That's so annoying. No, stop doing that. Stop having an emote. They're standing on the bed. Oh, well, you know what? Doesn't concern me. I don't care. That's fine. They sleep over. No one shows up in that one. BFF living room. All right, let's pick the living room. So this is Claylish's living room. It's gonna look different than the first living room. Let's go for that one. Bad boy, that's the brother. The brother comes in. I feel like with this, the limitation with using the skit is that we can only have 2 characters on the screen at once. I'm pretty sure. I guess that's why they do it in the studio mode. That's fine, actually, now that I think about it. For now, especially, because this one is just Skylar and Blade. They're emoting every time. Stop emoting. The kitchen, the same characters, but now they're in the kitchen. Wait, a kitchenette. There's a kitchen. Easy. Outside at night. The buddy sucks. What was the scenario again? Oh, bad boy's buddy. So it's not Blade, it's Jathaniel in the kitchen. And then they're outside. Yeah, I think this is outside at night with Jathaniel and Blade. Yeah. Spooky scene. Then we go to next scene. The bad boy's bedroom. And I think it's just Blade in his bedroom. Oh, the emote every time. I keep forgetting I need to turn it off. I need to turn off every single one. Why does it default to emoting? All right, then they're back outside. A scene like this. There is Jathaniel and Blade. Ah! This is where Jathaniel gets unalived. BFF living room. Is that the same? Yeah, okay. That's that white one. BFF and MC. Got it. Skylar and Claylish not emoting. BB shows up and says, hey babe, this is gonna be hard because I can only have 2 people on the screen at once. This is why they use Studio. I might do crop-ins. I might crop and crop. So if we copy this one, there's Skylar and Blade, and they're on the left. So it's like they're chatting. Then I'll like zoom in on this part when I'm editing. I'll zoom in so that we can't see Skylar, and then it will like cut back to Skylar and Claylish on the other side. So this one, they're on the right side. So it'll be like that, and then we'll crop in. And so it'll look like all 3 of them are in the room at the same time. Yeah, awesome. Then different house. This is the future with Skylar and Blade. So different house. You know what? They've got like a sick garage scenario like this. They got a fancy house. Skylar and Blade, they're gonna be on the left because then we're also gonna show their kids. They're like that. And then the kids get a little surprise. Toddler and baby, they're on the right side. So it's like, nah, and then we crop in on the babies there. So that's all the scenes. Now we've got to flesh them out. So I'm gonna call this scenes. I'm gonna save that. And then I'm gonna back up my save game so that I have like a version of this that I can go back to. Don't worry about it. Now I go back to Skit Maker and I delete the rest of the scenes because I've backed them up. And I call this one scene 1. And then we get going. So what happened scene 1? MC hanging out with BFF and they plan a sleepover. Do we need them like chilling first? They're happy. Yeah, they're happy. They're like having a casual conversation. Did you see Brian yesterday? Then she looks shocked. Yeah. No. Oh my God, what happened? How's this looking? Is this working? Did you see Brian yesterday? No. Oh my God, what happened? Maybe I should just do emotes because I don't know. I never see them like this. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? It gives it some animation. It gives it some flavor. Did you see Brian yesterday? No, OMG, what happened? Yeah, see, now we're cooking. He tripped and fell in front of everyone. And then she laughs and they're both laughing and they're doing this and they're both saying, oh my God. All right, I think I'm liking how this looks. This is sick. This is looking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Then they're just chilling for a second. They're not saying anything. She comes up with a great idea. OMG. Do you wanna come over tomorrow? Yes. Let's do a, wait. ... Slumber party. This is going great. What about your parents though? I'm gonna leave that emote. Are they gonna crash our vibe? That's a bit of foreshadowing there in the language. No, they're going on a trip. Oh my God. Perfect. It's gonna be so fun. Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait. And then it's just gonna be like super abrupt. I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Then we're gonna get a smooth walk out, if that's even possible. Animated. Is there a walk? Is it this? Okay. So she's like pretending to walk, but then not actually walking. So now we go, bye. Starts walking. She's supposed to face the other way, like body and everything, but she's just not. Oh, I guess that's the pose. Oh, there we go. Wait, that's awesome. We can get like little idle animations. Like they can be kind of moving and grooving around. That's what we gotta do. All right, look, that is the first scene done. I guess in order to avoid spoilers, if you're watching this video before watching the finished version, I am going to now turn the camera off and do the rest. There's kind of no point watching me type it all out when we can just watch the finished product. So I'm going to now do the rest. Then I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to do the voiceovers. Today, we record the voiceover. That means a lot of things. That means we need to decide on the voices for the individual characters. Then I need to actually record all of them. But there's 4 main characters. We're gonna work out their signature sounds. I guess we should start with Skylar. First line, did you see Brian yesterday? We got 2 female voices. We want them to be different enough So if I was like, did you see Brian yesterday? Did you see Brian yesterday? Did you see Brian yesterday? I feel like that's more of a Claylish. Claylish is probably like, no. Oh my God, what happened? Like that. No. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, maybe Claylish is British. One of them's got to be British. Any Gacha Life mini movie voiceover that I do, they're either American or British. Did you see Brian yesterday? Oh my God. That's oh my God, what happened? No. Oh my God, what happened? She could just be Australian. Claylish might be Australian. Skylar, did you see Brian yesterday? No. Oh my God, what happened? He tripped and fell in front of everyone. Ha ha ha. Oh my God, do you want to come over tomorrow? Yeah, that's how Claylish talks. Yeah, Skylar can be like, he tripped and fell in front of everyone. Like that. All right, let's see the dudes. How do the dudes talk? Blade.
Well, listen here, bucko. You've got 3 days until the full moon. Well, listen here, bucko. You've got 3 days until the full moon.
He needs to be kind of edgy, a little bit angsty even.
Well, listen here, bucko. You've got 3 days until the full moon.
Well, listen here, bucko. You've got 3 days until the full moon. I reckon he talks like that. Jathaniel. Your Blade's new obsession. Your Blade's new obsession. Who are you? You must be Skylar. Of course I do. You're Blade's new obsession. Nah, maybe he needs like a sexier voice. He needs to sound like he's really trying to like woo the ladies. Of course I do. You're Blade's new obsession. Of course I do. We don't have a Brit. Who are you? Who are you? You must be Skylar. Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. Listen to me, Skylar. He's not safe to be around. He's not safe to be around. You probably haven't heard about his last obsession. You probably haven't heard about his last obsession. All right. British bloke. Skylar's like, did you see Brian yesterday? Just American. No. Oh my God, what happened? Claylish is just Australian. Skylar, what the hell are they? Well, listen here, bucko. You've got 3 days until the full moon. Jathaniel, your Blade's new obsession. All right, I think that's the voices. I think we got them down. I think maybe Claylish is my weakest one. What I should do is I should record each of the characters individually rather than skipping back and forth. That way I can like stay in the zone with the right voice. If I'm jumping back and forth, the voices are gonna change. I'll record Skylar's lines first. Did you see Brian yesterday? That's a little bit lumpy space princess. Did you see Brian yesterday? He tripped and fell in front of everyone. Yes, let's do it. What about your parents though? Are they gonna crush our vibe? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Perfect. It's gonna be so fun. I brought goldfish in combos. Is it Rexton? But he's so dreamy. All right, so I got Skylar done. Now I'm gonna do Claylish. No, I've already forgotten the voice. No. Oh my God, what happened? That's right. No. Oh my God, what happened? Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, do you want to come over tomorrow? I feel like it needs to be higher pitch. No. Oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, do you want to come over tomorrow? Slumber party. No. They're going on a trip away. I can't wait for Skylar to come over. It's been so long since we've had a sleepover. Maybe today will be the day I tell her. What the hell are they? Now, we've got to do Blade. Hello? Have you got me my money? And trust me, you don't want to see me on a full moon, because I'm a werewolf. And as the boss of the biggest triad gang in the city, I'm an enemy you don't want. You heard all that? Well, you heard my secret, so yes. You shouldn't have listened in! Anybody who knows is supposed to die. And I can't trust you to not tell anyone. If you never leave my sight again, I can be sure you won't spill the secret. That means you live here with me now. All right, that was Blade. That was a lot. My voice kind of hurts. Worried about what the neighbors think. Now we do Jathaniel. Your Blade's new obsession. Who are you? You probably haven't heard about his last obsession. He made her life miserable. I had to help her escape.
He's still angry about it. He'd kill me if he knew it was me.
I feel like this voice isn't working. It's a little bit too deep. I feel like he needs a softer, like, higher voice.
Who are you? Your Blade's new obsession. He's still angry about it. Listen, Skylar, I'll protect you. What's this about? Yeah, buddy?
All right, that was Nathaniel. We still need to do the voice for the baby. This one's going to take ages. Here we go.
Mama, Dada.
All right, that is a wrap on voice recording. That was a bit of fun. So I will be back tomorrow to edit this whole video together and have an actual finished Gacha Life mini movie. All right, welcome. It is day 6 of this Gacha Life mini movie creation experience. Today, we actually finished the thing. I've dragged in all of the actual footage of each of the scenes. The idea is at the moment, they go for too long. When I press play here, the speech bubbles stay up for ages. That's so I can cut it down to the right amount of time. I'm gonna drag in the voiceover and I'm gonna set up all the voiceover and everything. And then I'm gonna do music. I don't think we need to watch me edit the whole video, but let's do like the first scene. We have Skylar in here. Let's see.
Brian yesterday.
Okay, it's in mono. So let me fix these up. Now, we got Skylar. All right, here we go.
Did you see Brian yesterday?
Let's grab this one. We drag it to the right. Here we go.
Did you see Brian yesterday?
Here.
He trips and fell in front of everyone.
Then we have very convincing laughing. Very funny stuff. Brian tripping and falling. Hilarious. Yes. Long, awkward silence. All right, then, yes.
Yes, let's talk.
Yes. Yup. Slumber party. Here we go. What about the parents, though?
What about your parents, though? Are they gonna crush our vibe?
It goes, here.
God, oh my god, oh my god, perfect! It's gonna be so fun!
Absolutely it is. Then here, so that's first scene of Skylar. That's Skylar's dialogue. Then I'll drag in Claylish's, like so. Oh yeah, we've got the ha ha ha's. Let's bring this one over. Is it this one?
Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Then awkward silence. Then Claylish says, here we go.
Oh my god! You wanna come over tomorrow?
Yeah, and then we get it to almost sync up.
Slumber party!
Not bad. Okay, then we have bye.
Bye!
All right, that is the dialogue for scene 1. So obviously it all seems really long. At the moment, I've got these like long pauses and everything, which is like a common thing in Gacha Life mini movies. So I don't hate that, but I'm gonna drag the music in first and then see how it goes with the music. I think the music is what's gonna really like sell it. Otherwise it's just completely silent. So we need some sort of, chill kind of music? Absolutely not. We need something kind of fun and lighthearted. A little bit too interesting, I think. Nah. No. No. This kind of works. Yep, that kind of works. I'm happy to go with that. That's sort of the chill Gacha Life style background music that we're looking for. So let's drag that one in. So it's like, we probably want like a fade from black. So let's see.
Did you see Brian yesterday?
Probably takes about that long. And then we jump to maybe here, like this. How does this go?
Did you see Brian yesterday? No? Oh my god, what happened?
Yeah, we leave it hanging for a little bit because that's true Gacha Life style.
He trips and fell in front of everyone.
Cut out just a little bit in the middle here.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, whoops. Ah, dang it. I just realized I accidentally got rid of some of the overlapping audio. So we need to do that all over again. But anyway, you get the idea. Look, I'm not actually going to make you sit through all of this. We're going to use that track, and then I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to go and do the rest of the entire thing. Then it's going to be done, which means tomorrow I am streaming the actual mini movie to all of you. If you're watching this video, it already happened in the past. Let's get this done. I'm actually pretty excited to see this whole thing from start to finish, completed with the music and everything. Okay, YouTube chat, YouTube live stream, welcome, live. Welcome to the live stream, chatting live, if you're here live. If you're here after the fact, welcome. This is the live stream in which I will be showing my Gacha Life mini movie creation to the world for the very first time. I'm also going to be talking about it. I'm going to be reacting to it the same way I would any other Gacha Life mini movie, in a way. I guess I have insights. I can talk a little bit about my thought processes and stuff. I guess you could call it a director's commentary. Let's get into it.